How'd you get so big?
Because I grew.
You grew? Our big project this week was getting our cattle panels assembled as a trellis for our front beds so that our gardens could go vertical and we could utilize our small space a little better. Since we don't have much room and we're in the city, and I wanted it to be functional, and I also wanted it to be nice looking as well.
That's so you.
Yeah, the cattle panels have arrived, and that's supposed to fit here. So we'll see how it goes. Yep. So when we planted our raised beds, we may have started off wrong, but we just added a bunch of compost and not dirt, because when I got it, it was raining and raining, and the only thing that they had available was dirt. I mean, mud. And then my dad went back a week later and he said that there was some compost and it was cheaper. So we're like, great, that's nutritious for the plants. And so we got that. Realized later that's not the greatest thing to get for your plants. Could burn them. They're doing okay right now. The plants are doing okay. But the plan is to get some more dirt now that the little seedlings are up. The cucumbers are still having a little trouble, so we'll see how they do. But everything else seems to be doing okay. The tomatoes are a little yellow on the bottom, but their new leaves are green. The kids are playing in the pool, so that's what all the screaming is about. They have this little kiddie pool, and they're screaming at each other because they don't want to get wet. That doesn't make any sense. If you're doing a thing that you think is going to make them mad, you should probably not do that thing.
Rocco's keep doing it to me.
Well, you guys need to work it out then, or we just need to be done. Anyway, there's been a lot of screaming and whining at each other, and I think that just comes with the territory when you have little people, but whew, it's a lot. The only place I ever really find four-leaf clovers is at my parents' house. It's one of my favorite places ever. So maybe that has something to do with it. Our little baby sunflower that's in the front, it's starting to open, and I mean, I don't even know what to expect and how to explain it. You know how sunflowers have those huge heads? This one is tiny. I'll show you a picture of it. It's kind of cute, little dwarf sunflower. Look at these beautiful lantana. They're some of my favorite flowers, and these have been so spectacular because every bloom has been different. They just all show up differently. I just love them so much. Eleanor is crying because she can't have a turn with the watering can. Nothing tragic is happening right now. Just 2-year-old stuff.
So Didi and Papa came over, so he came over to give us the cattle panels so the plants could grow.
That's enough, Rocco.
So the plants could grow on top of them. Because they're gonna switch their strings around them.
Oh, yeah. I know what you mean. Thanks for the description, bud. I appreciate that.
Because this one doesn't.
So I planted these peas on the side of the house, where it gets some sun in the afternoon. It's actually getting sun in the afternoon right now. And I don't know how they're going to do. I hope they do okay. So the runners are going up towards the little stakes that I made for the peas. So I'm hopeful that they'll make it, and it's on the side of the house where it doesn't get a lot of sun, but there's some afternoon sun, and it stays cooler on this side of the house because our entire backyard is shaded because we have trees. So I don't know, we'll see. Everything's an experiment so far. This guy probably put out the first runners of all of them, and he's really reaching for those stakes in the ground.
Trying to make a trap for a bird.
Tell me how you're gonna make that trap for a bird.
So I'm gonna start with a stick, putting the bucket on top of it, and I have a spoon to put a marble in it. They'll hold it tight, and when the bird goes on the marble, this is gonna fall down on the bucket to trap the bird.
Wow, that is impressive. Hey Rocco, can you share with Eleanor, please?
Yes.
You see how upset she is? Can you share with her, please?
And don't spray me again, okay?
Do you think what kind of bird do you want to catch?
Blue jay.
A blue jay. Why do you want to catch a blue jay?
Blue jays are just my favorite birds, and they're just blue.
Why do you like them?
Because they're cool.
What makes them cool?
Because they're white and black stripes.
Yeah. And what else? What other colors do they have?
Blue and white.
Blue and white.
Can I watch that one? Can I watch it when you're done? Why are you recording another one?
I wanted to get their faces. No, Eleanor, don't drink that. No, yuck. All right, I am testing out this new setup that I have going on here. New microphone, not new camera. I've had this camera, but I'm just trying it out with some new stuff that I have. So, testing, yeah. Okay. The tip of the tongue, the teeth, and the lips. The tip of the tongue, the teeth, and the lips. That should be enough.